The wait is over. It's time for trick-or-treating tonight.
But before you do, we want to remind you of some last-minute safety tips.
7 and 4's Alyssa Heron joins us live this morning from Wexford County.
Good morning, Alyssa.
Good morning, Brendan and Melissa, and happy Halloween. I am here at the Cadillac Police Department. Joining me is Lieutenant Golnick. Thanks for joining us. Good morning. All right, now we're going to start off with a little trick-or-treating game, Halloween safety style, okay? So I'm going to grab an item, and I'm going to have you talk about it.
Sounds great.
So let's see. First of all, a glow stick. Now, this might be good for children out there tonight trick-or-treating, so why is this helpful?
Yeah. Glow sticks are great because kids love them. And they're real inexpensive now, but it's one of those items that help the kids be seen and helps motorists see the kids that they love to carry around. So the glow sticks are kind of a novelty item for them still, and it's always good to and you can also integrate them into the costume as well.
Okay, yeah, they have the clip-on bracelets. This one looks like you can hang on your neck. So glow stick, let's see what we have in here next. Oh, this is some reflective tape. Tell me, what can they do with this?
Another great thing about reflective tape, again, is something that the motorists are going to be able to help see your children out there. And what's really cool about the reflective tape is you can integrate it into the costume. So put it in the hands or the feet, the moving areas of the body, because that catches the motorist's attention, the moving part of it. So it's another really inexpensive item that kind of has a novelty effect to it. And if you can integrate it in the costume, that would be just great.
All right, yeah, and I think this one's a stick-on, so that should be pretty easy. And then next we have a handy-dandy little flashlight. This can be found in many homes. Just why is this important?
Well, again, the flashlight is going to allow the motorist and the other people to see the child, and it also is going to help the trick-or-treater see themselves. So the LED technology is out there now. It's real inexpensive now, and again, kids love to have a flashlight. I know mine always wanted to carry one. So it's one of those items that shouldn't break the bank, but it is going to help with visual both ways.
All right. Well, coming up at 6:30, we're going to fill you in on some tips on how to check your candy and how those adults can look out for trick-or-treaters when they're driving tonight. Reporting live in Wexford County, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News.
7 and 4's own Alyssa Heron gets a jump start on trick-or-treating this morning while teaching us a few tricks of her own when it comes to keeping your kids safe tonight. She's even getting dressed up for this live shot. You're going to have to stay with us to see it. Happy Halloween. Good morning, Alyssa.
Good morning, Brendan and Melissa. I am back here at the Cadillac Police Department with Lieutenant Golnick. Thanks for joining us. You know, we've been talking about some Halloween safety tips, playing a little trick-or-treating game with that. We just spoke about a really cool tip that I've never heard of before. Tell me about what parents can do with their phones.
What we really recommend is before you venture out of the house for your night of trick-or-treating, take a minute and snap a photo of your trick-or-treater. I have a photo here of mine, and just before heading out. And what it'll do is a lot of times we trick-or-treat in these really dense areas where there's just tons of people out, and it's so easy to get mixed up and lose your child in that crowd for a minute. If you have to call us and we need to help you locate your child, this picture is going to greatly assist us. It's much better than trying to describe what they look like and get us to envision it when we can just literally look at a picture and we can quickly disseminate it through the other officers' cell phones.
Absolutely. I thought that was a great idea, so try to remember that. All right, next in our little Halloween goodie bag, we have a mask. So we were talking about costumes. These eye holes are pretty little. Can you talk about just some Halloween safety tips about different costumes that the kids will be wearing?
Well, I'm going to guess that you couldn't see very well out of that mask right there, right? No. Okay, well, you want to make sure you have a mask that you can actually afford some sort of vision. Most masks take away your peripheral vision, and that's where you're going to get in trouble with motorists and while crossing the street. So you may have to modify the mask or at least try to shop for something that's not going to restrict the vision. Other tips on the costumes is something that's not going to restrict movement, that allows your child to actually move. Some of these costumes can get pretty elaborate. And obviously, you want to have something with a high level of flame retardant.
Okay, and really quick, just candy. When people are going to get candy, what should they look out for?
Know where you're going, know what you're getting from which house, and make sure that an adult is inspecting all of your candy before you eat any of it.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining us. All of these tips and more will be on our website at UpNorthLive.com. Reporting live in Wexford County, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News. Happy Halloween!